Willie D. Live.
You talked about people dying. People also killed.
Yeah.
They killed for us to have a better life.
Yeah.
See, we oftentimes we talk about, hey, I'm ready to die for it. I'm gonna die. Yeah, but will you take it there? And I think that those people that took it there, they don't get enough respect.
I agree.
They definitely don't get enough respect. They don't get enough even support, because everybody understand fighting for liberation until Black people do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Right.
everybody understand it and respect it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's wrong. They've been treated horrible. Trump really understands fighting for liberation because, from my understanding, that's why he's out there in Iran. He's
Mm-hmm.
fighting for the liberation of the Iranian people, and people are upset with him because of that. And I know that Donald Trump is your president.
But I agree, Will. They'll teach us about the slaves that complied, but they don't teach you about the ones that rebelled.
Right. And that's why you never hear about Nat Turner. You never.
Right.
I mean, so many others.
Charles Deslandis and all of the slave rebellions.
Yeah.
That was a big one right here in Louisiana. But they don't teach us that. And that's what we need to do. We need to create our own narratives where we lift up not just the common names, the Frederick Douglass and the Mary McLeod Bethunes. And what they do is once these people are dead and gone, they bleach the history. They Clorox them. That's what I call it. They make them safe for consumption. So it's okay to teach little Black boys about the abolitionist Frederick Douglass, but you don't want to teach little Black boys about the revolutionary Nat Turner for fear that the spirit of Nat Turner will jump up into one of those little Black boys and he grows up to become a revolutionary himself. So I agree, brother. People fought, people bled, people died, and people killed. And people were killed because they killed. They were murdered because they killed. So we have a great sense of responsibility.
And so were the people who fought different revolutions. They were killed because they killed. It's part of the trade-off. You know what I'm saying? When you're at war, right?
Yeah.
So I get that. Have you ever been to Paris?
No.
Because you mentioned Paris, and I know there are a lot of people who want to visit Paris, and especially women. Women have this fascination with Paris. They just want to go to Paris. I lived in Paris, man, and it's overrated.
It's a ghetto.
It's overrated. Not it's ghettos all over the world, but some people that live in Paris do have a ghetto mentality, and they don't necessarily live in the ghetto, but their mentality is ghetto. It's not all that people think it is. After you go there and see that damn scrapped iron Eiffel Tower, ain't nothing else to see. You got a few buildings and shit, but man, I'm like, man, this is what y'all been trying to get. Right. Y'all been tripping all over all this time. No, it's overrated. Paris is absolutely overrated. France, on the other hand, not so bad. But Paris, I lived in downtown Paris. Overrated. Especially if you can't speak French, they really get upset. They really get mad. They go crazy. Like, look at y'all, you ain't going crazy when you accepted my reservations. You ain't go crazy when you took my money at the store. Or when I bought that land, you wasn't going crazy then, but but certain places, man, certain people, not everybody, but obviously, but certain people out there, man, it's something else, man.